No, Winter, the one thing I've noticed is that we haven't seen as many jungle heroes for Chuan as I expected lately. Like,
IG is going to have the global presence. Sunstrike, Nature's Wrath.
oh boy, this is gonna be painful, I feel.
Yeah. He might actually still go for the Quaswax instead of the Sunstrike. Still really good.
Radiant team, pick.
And DK is going for more aura, more damage with the Lycan. The Venge and the Lycan. I like this a lot too. A lot of damage, and you can always go for Roshan very easily.
Cold Snap's pretty good against Lycan. Like, I feel like if they go, it's like you get it with Thor. It's just like you can't really keep up with his movements around the map. So I feel like Quaswex they need a lot of control going for the Prophet Rubik. And maybe they just have to go Quaswex here. I don't know if they can get away with a Quas Exort.
Yeah, Quaswax is like you can. If you look at the two supports, Ancient Apparition and Venge is very good against them. And not to mention, burning the Lycan's mana would be super good as well. But if you don't have the Exort, it means you are missing the speed push that Invoker will have as well. Like you can use the Forge Spirits to always constantly push out lanes. That's also another thing you're gonna be missing.
The other thing is that Ancient Apparition players recently haven't been building Arcane Boots, and Venge is not generally if she goes for them, she's very squishy.
That's actually really good, yeah.
So, and Puck never rebuilds them. Dazzle now for Invictus Gaming, and so of course this lineup has one reliable stun in the lift, but it's not a whole lot of damage. I feel like IG is lacking damage though. Go Quaswex Invoker and
yeah, I think like the Exalt Invoker might be still something they just want to go for, because like with the Meteor you're just gonna kill the Lycan with maybe one Leaf and Cold Snap and he's dead if he doesn't have BKB.
I wonder what the carry will be for Luo.
And it's still really like, if you're fighting against a Lycan, you want to pressure his lane, and IG has like the perfect setup. Prophet safe lane, Invoker Exalt middle, global support, and you just go tri-lane him with your Rubik.
Do they go Spectre? Do you think they can pick here?
Depends on the plan. If they want to go fight, they need something more aggressive, maybe a Gyro. But if they...
Well, it's gonna depend on the DK pick as well, because they have Ancient Apparition, and that's a pretty aggressive duo if they... I don't think they'll go aggressive tri-lane, but they can roam quite a bit and pressure on the lanes.
I don't know if they'll like put Lycan on ISIS a lot of damage. Means this is like an aggressive tri-lane, because like Shadow Priest and Rubik, they can just go up there and just disrupt the Lycan's farm by a lot. I think
15-20 seconds. And already Roche is all
Oh,
starting.
yeah. Oh,
Dash!
no.
Dash! Oh, he's close.
Oh no! Oh, he got
Did
the sub!
Wow. Okay, I want to introduce DK first so we can keep an eye on Roche. They can't
Go,
do
go.
it! Too many salves get cancelled.
Oh,
30
go.
Now,
seconds to battle.
wow. Now, how many salves did they lost the
They
Lycan
lost
salve?
one. They only lost one salve. I
And
think.
they'll have to send Ice back or he'll eat through 2 tangos, so that's some early laning regen which they might need. But yeah, now we can introduce the teams. We've got Luo playing the Axe, Chuan on the Rubik, puts YYF onto probably a signature hero nowadays, the Nature's Prophet, 430, an Invoker player before his time, or before our time anyway. He'll be the pianist on the solo mid Invoker, one of his most famous heroes, and that leaves faith on your support. Excuse me, I wanted to say Shadow Priest, but your support Dazzle.
And on the Dire side, we have DK. Failed attempt on the rush. We have Ice playing the Elder Titan. MMI will get his ward rewarded pretty soon, I think. MMI will be on the bench, and Burning will be handling the Lycan. Mushi will be on the puck. And lastly, we have Lem is all the way towards bottom as the Ancient Apparition. Seems like
Dire
a dual lane
structures are
instead of a
fortified.
roaming.
They're gonna try and dodge this tri-lane,
Yeah.
so they'll send Mushi bottom, or sorry, Birdie bottom on the Lycan, and Lamb will be here as well. They're not gonna be able to kill the Prophet is the issue. Maybe the Lycan even like rotates off the lane into the woods after he gets his first few levels, but I the damage is it HP removal?
Yeah, it's HP removal, but
removal.
they are magic immune. I don't know about Terra. Okay.
Dire's top tower
Oh,
is
they have
feeling
spotted out
its
Ice here. At least they're
mortality.
suspicious. Nope, just gonna creep skip. They don't even care about him.
They do not know he's there, I think. They didn't see him.
Had a lane ward. I think they just placed this though.
Yeah, I think they didn't see him.
They placed
Otherwise
it after
would
he
have
went
been
there.
Dead already.
Well, he's pulling a bit of a demon here, but IG will figure it out soon enough. He's already hit level 2, and MMY is just going to rotate off the top lane as well. They know it's not safe,
Dire's
and
top
Ice
tower is under
likely to be
attack.
caught.
Here comes
He
the
starts
fire.
tangoing through. He's got 2 tangos, just the number needed to get out. One less tango, and he would have died. Because he ate 2 at the
Dire's
Roche
top
on his
tower
way back
is
to the
under
lane.
Inside
attack.
that, the
It
trees there.
fights for its
but
life.
nope.
They didn't actually get the vision. They got fogged again. But this still
Yeah,
was
they
going to be.
They tried to scout there, but
Now the tri-lane's gonna go bottom, and maybe with all
Dire's
3
top
arrows they could kill the
tower is
Prophet, but
feeling
still it's
its
like you need a cold feet magic
mortality.
missile combo, and well, magic missile only lasting for 1.5 seconds. With Prophet having boots first, not an easy
Dire's
kill.
top tower has fallen.
It's just gonna retreat. And DK not getting a trade really, just levels, but no towers to speak of.
they're gonna try their best to push the bottom one, but it's gonna take them some time. IG might be able to pressure the tier 2 at top if they
And now Mushi's gonna have a bad time mid. With no protection from the tier 1,
Uh-huh.
they can just roam all through his woods and
Radiant
constantly
structures
friend the
are
gank.
Yeah, they have a teleport on Chuan too, so Chuan can assist bottom if need.
狼人的话也还不错。
不认这个狼人是对的。为什么说狼人2级要学战后，给所有人加攻，想补刀会非常的凶。说为了让自己补刀，为了让大家补刀都行。
这是一个非常团队的技能，
对，而且它只耗15点，非常的好用。
物美价廉。
But they're gonna run into probably the Dazzle here.
Pathing.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to get this kill, but at the moment I feel like Mushi is in a bit of like a pressure. He can't see where it's Chuan, so he can't really use his AWP to farm. If he tries
And so
to
he's
do that, he
getting
might
out.
just- yeah,
He's
if he
actually
tries
still
to do
keeping up in farm, but that's only for now. So going now with the
Yeah.
cold snap, Mushi, orbing away. Oh, Chuan couldn't get the lift. They needed that lift.
Yeah, they needed it. But Mushi,
And even if they
wow.
dove that would not have worked at that point.
Yeah, Mushi actually has a lot of denies against the Invoker. He's doing really well.
And this Invoker stood an ult Talisman and win Exhort. So 430 really doesn't have... I mean, it's just Mushi winning the lane. Like, there's no... Invoker's not too great at that first level or two, but now, look at his damage. He's got 90, so he should be able to catch up.
Yeah, and MMI is gonna find a haste rune here. Probably he can use it to go to middle or try and go into his jungle to scout out the supports or something. He's going all the way back to top.
And Luo just keeps the pressure up here. Early Tranquil Boots picked up, and the poor man shield once
Top
again.
lane, the A teleported in. They want to get this kill.
You know, Dread did the same build to jungle. It's a little bit different when he's in the lane, but still, poor man shield not gonna do too much against the chilly touch damage. First blood to DK. Not that it would have mattered what he had there, but
But he used
it's a little curious.
he used the teleport scroll.
That really hurts him.
Maybe, yeah, maybe if he tried to just kept running, he wouldn't have died since the haste on the Venture is already ran out. Yeah, I think he might have had a better chance to survive.
Yeah, although he has Tranquil Birds and they did get broken, so he's not particularly fast.
Yeah.
And it was just a little bit like normally when you see someone up that far, they've got a support backing them up, but he was just a little bit too far off on his own.
Yeah, he was just a bit far off, like you said, and your support is like a Rubik, not something like an Earthshaker, which can help you from far. So if you get caught in a bad position, you're dead. They're gonna try now to pressure Burning.
It comes down to this Invoker though, and 430 has yet to even throw a Sunstrike this game. I feel like they're not taking advantage. Slow down by the poison. Keep an eye for the Sunstrike. No, not even needed. Just the call from Luo brings him through. And now the dive. Are they going to go for MMY? Prophet ult getting dropped. Mushi not going to take any
Dyer's
damage.
bottom tower is under attack. It may.
I don't know about that Prophet ult.
He's coming water.
Well, now they know the Prophet ult's been wasted, and so now if IG stick around, well, not the Axe, but the other heroes,
Mushi,
they can punish it.
bottom,
Oh, great.
middle.
Great maneuver.
Dyer's
Immediately they go mid.
fortified. The trees.
What a great
Dyer's
maneuver by
middle
IG. And
tower
now DK
is
don't have their puck to
learning
defend the tier 1 mid.
fear.
This is a really smart play.
And the axe going for early Berserker score, that's going to be very useful in taking down the Lycan.
Oh, that's a good point. And
Battle Hunger is so powerful early on.
it does so much damage. Now
Dyer's
the tower.
middle tower has fallen.
IG just
No
played that.
tree shall
They
ever
played
grow
DK
there.
like a fiddle, Winter. As soon as Mushi TP's in, they just back off, set a Prophet in mid, and without Puck, who's going to defend the tower? Not your level 4 Ancient Apparition. Not your level 4
Mushi was
Venge.
thinking the Venge would just run in and help stun someone, so he teleports down to start a fight, but in the end it didn't happen and he didn't stop his TP, so yeah.
That's a big deal for DK to lose that tower this early because their lineup is a lot of it's about the Roche, Venge, Lycan, but now the Roche will be much more dangerous.
And Burning is like, he died too, so that was a really painful loss.
Faith, he's overextended a bit here. He's got a Grave TP. No Grave, just goes down.
Huh? I thought
He had a second there to Grave. He cast it immediately.
Yeah, I think he didn't expect so much damage to come because like I said that's true. He dropped a spirit from far, so he didn't expect the extra damage to come in.
Yeah. Just a second slow there, and it's going to cost him his life. Meanwhile, Mushi, he's picked up an Invisor and has a smoke for good measure. Mushi wants to do bad things to IG, and he's coming
top
top
lane.
to make it happen.
Radiant's middle tower is
Lifts
losing
it started off
its
burning.
foundation.
Is there a chop? Dunks him! Slaps him down, and if they dive this... Yeah, mistake. Invoker... On a little squishy.
Huh.
No points in null field. No points in null field. He'll be a fairly easy solo kill for Mushi.
He might just go back to middle. I don't think he wants to risk it because like the Rubik
Yeah,
is too
the
near to the
Sunstrike.
axe.
He's very worried about that Sunstrike.
Unless the AA had ultimate, then probably he might have tried to get kill.
And the thing is, Winter, it's a level 1 silence, so it wouldn't be long enough to solo kill Rubik before he gets off the lift, most likely. And then he gets lifted, Sunstrike, called, and he just dies, so... Actually smart for Mushi not to go for that, the more you think about it.
Yeah, it's just too risky to go for that kill, and yeah, he just goes back towards middle, he needs to get his playing dagger ASAP. He's the one that's gonna be making a lot of space for the other heroes. And if you think about the lineup they only have actually one hero to deal damage later on, which is the Lycan, and IG has like I wouldn't count X a hero that deals damage, but he's sort of good against Lycan too, so enemy has triple core.
Man, IG are really far ahead. They are up a lot. Already 4k gold,
He has
3k
Blink now.
experience.
The Axe has blink already. This is gonna be huge to pick off the Lycan, but
Do they have a smoke? Arcane Boots up as well? No,
no
TP
smoke.
towards me. Oh, there is one on the Dazzle here, but he's not near the team.
yeah. They saw Mushi went missing from middle, so they thought like top isn't safe anymore. They just
Look how scared the
Radiant's
teams are.
bottom tower
Mushy in
is
the trees.
fading fast.
Everybody like try farming the safest camp possible on the Radiant side. But this does give Bernie a bit of space to, or Ice rather, to push out lane.
yeah. He's gonna be able to like make
Radiant's
sure that
top
he's
tower
gonna be
is under
safe
attack.
here.
Is
He knows that
Cheryl
it's
encroached
either
no more?
IG's gonna defend top or they're just gonna try and loop around into the
Radiant's
jungle.
bottom
But so
tower is
bottom lane is
under
most likely
attack.
safe. And he's right about it. IG's not
Radiant
going towards
structures
top
are
right now.
fortified.
And there's a glyph here. So if
tells
Ice
of
pulses it, it
tactics.
could be trouble. And the
Yeah.
glyph will come out. Now the smoke. Mushi's waiting for the backstab.
Yeah, they
blink
just need
though.
to back off. They just need to back off because there's no tower here.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh. Oh no. Burning. Walks right into Axe and now he's sunstriked in the
Right.
face. Pow! That one's gonna leave a mark.
oh, that is so
Dude,
for
this
them to find
X
him.
pick is... Luo is kicking ass, man. 1-1 and 2, but it feels a lot worse. And he hasn't really even used his blink yet. Like you said, Winter, they have so much damage. I was feeling like they lack control because I expected a normal carry. They went for axes like their, I guess technically their one position since Luo's playing it. He won't really be the carry, but...
The Prophet and the Invoker feels more like the 1 and 2.
Right. Right, more like the player who normally plays one is on a controller, so it lets you get away with the Exort Invoker, and then he deals out the damage, so it's just an unexpected
Yeah.
adjustment from IG.
It's also a really like good way to set up the Meteor and the Sunstrike with the Berserker's Call. That's actually a very good way of dealing with the Lycan. It's a fantastic pick, I feel.
Not to mention the heal bomb.
Surrounding the guy, and then the X jumps into Berserker's Call. That's like 5 Treants plus 1 hero, 6 targets.
Yeah, and it... Blink Axe, but yeah, it's still pretty low likelihood.
Yeah, and YYF is always constantly sending a Treant to scout the Roshan, making sure that DK is not up to something funny.
Look
DK
at this.
is actually up to something even wicked now. They're gonna loop around behind.
Something wicked this way comes as DK move through the enemy wood. They're so, but they are just not. They are not liking what they're seeing here. They'll see the teleport out, and they'll find Burning. Oh, the blink call, got him. Now the Sunstrike.
Sunstrike.
I think he's too tanky
Prophet
though.
ultimate!
Oh no, he's fine.
Yeah.
Tread and ult, way too tanky.
Oh, bottom lane is in trouble right now. After they see the X at top.
You need to catch him before he pops the ult when he's less AP. That's the only way you get the kill.
Yeah, true. Have to agree with you.
I think even then it might have been hard, but would have been a
He
better
needed
chance.
to catch him early, and secondly, the Prophet
Radiant's
ultimate has to
bottom
be
tower is
casted
under
earlier too.
attack. There is little
Yeah,
it can do.
and by the time it would have hit, it wouldn't have mattered. The one's gonna fall now. So great. Again, it's DK's turn. Earlier we saw IG. As soon as the enemy TPs out and fails on a gank, they go push mid. And now DK does the same thing when IG TPs out. So it seems like the teams which are TPing for ganks are the ones coming out on the bottom.
And there's something interesting too. I just managed to catch the way ancient apparition. Lamb skilled his hero.
Max Ice Vortex. So they
So,
already have
the
natural
spell-
order.
The spell damage is like from Puck.
Says the X.
I said good day, sir.
You sounded very official, very officious.
Another kill top, maybe.
Maybe. Burning's just going pure tank though, and he
What is
needs
he
to.
going?
He's got to live through the blink call initiation.
Yeah, he needs BKB to dodge like at least the invoker spells. That's the most damage right now towards him.
And the thing is, even though Berserker's Call goes through magic immunity, you just need to survive the magic damage so you can pop your ult and run away. So I still think it's a very good choice.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a must for him. Otherwise, he's just gonna die too quickly to the invoker spells. Another smoke maybe? DK? Grouping up, camping here.
Chilling in mid for the time being. No, it was just scouting, not with hero blocking.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. Rushing now. This is a bit risky. Roach is low. Is Verdi gonna get it?
Has
Let's go.
fallen to the Dire.
Well, no.
Dire's
Two-
bottom
two
tower
plus.
hopes
But I
for
still
aid.
I don't
The
understand the
Dire
skill
have
build. Like,
fortified their grove.
do they really need the vortex to deal even more damage? Need the puck and the venge stun.
I mean, you've got Lincoln, right? So, like,
Yeah.
is very valuable to your team. I don't know. It's odd, but I'm sure there's a reason.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it, though.
Maybe someday, or maybe later, I'll try in a
The
single
Dire
player
have
to find
turned
out why.
against their bottom tower.
Like you said, it could speak with the puck, but again, like they've got a lot of damage besides the puck.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, though.
The slow doesn't even like scale that well, so I'm not very sure if it's just because
I
of the slow.
foresee the Radiant's top tower falling shortly.
How much? I don't think that's that good. 18 to 30. That's not that much of an improvement.
Reduce mana cost? Oh no, it even increases mana cost, doesn't reduce mana cost, so I don't
It's
know.
it's mana cost. Actually,
Oh,
wow.
Mushi,
It's,
Sunstrike!
oh, and I was completely off the mark with my camera.
Plays all the time, so I guess I'll be able to see him easier on the map. When I see a puck, I know it's him.
Well, you've always got your eyes on Mushi when he's playing Winter, that's for sure. Know him like the back of your palm.
I promise not to blame him all the time.
You never flamed him.
Just BKB already.
You know, Winter, it is looking like if this goes late, DK have
Radiant's
a
top
really
tower is
strong
under
lineup.
attack.
They have the Elder Titan Natural Order, Icy Vortex, Ancient Apparitional, Venge Aura, and Lycan. So the entire and Chilling Touch. So like the entire team hits like trucks. They've got massive late game damage output, good initiation.
And run.
At the same time, though, I don't think they're quite there yet. They still need some items and levels here before
I
they
still
fully
think
come
IG
online.
can pull it off because they have like was that the first coil of the game? He has 0 assists, and I have never heard of.
I won't say yes.
I have never heard the coil come out after 17 minutes, 18 minutes.
And he's not that farmed either. Mushi's just been thwarted pretty much this game. He hasn't
Yeah, he's
really
like-
done much.
He's forced to move around because like the Elder Titan and Lycan are both taking lanes, and he's needed to follow the two supports to try and make things happen. The 4-star build or anything. I'm looking into like going BKB. I think he needs to be the secondary source of damage for the team.
They'll smoke up. They'll smoke up now, and they come through mid, looking for Mushi. They'll find him.
He wants to
They'll
call
go
him.
in. They'll blink onto Ice Ice Ice. Possible blade mail here, so he drops really fast. Gets swapped out though. They keep him alive. The grave goes onto Z. Now the swap goes the other way by Schwan. Why the hell not? And on the backside of the fight, Lamb, he's caught out, but he's not dead yet. The urn's there, but the defensive urn keeps him in fighting shape. Sunstrike, not even needed.
Still, kill, still.
Still secured, Winter. Secured.
Kill,
So 3 for 3,
so he's
but Burning also has Aegis, and he didn't join that
Radiant's top
fight,
tower
so
has fallen.
it's not too bad.
Yeah.
He gets the tower as well.
Radiant's bottom
Isolance
tower
managed to
is
stop
under
their
attack.
TPs towards top lane too with the Elder Titan Stomp. Okay. So they couldn't defend the towers.
Necro 3 is up for the Invoker now.
Radiant's
But
top
IG are
tower
not
is
going
under
for like a
attack.
late game
Is shelled
items really. We see 2 Necro books. They do the Dolomitis, but
Oh, Blink swap.
I'm a little bit
Swap.
worried for them. Call. So started off Burning. He's got Aegis though. They've got to take their time here if they want to bring him down twice.
think they can.
He hasn't popped his ult yet,
Yes,
so
swap.
wait for round 2.
He has swap. They can take him down. BKB is not gonna save him.
People lift up, calls ready.
BKB TP. If he TPs, he's good. Okay.
Radiant's
So he's
middle
already
tower
screwed.
is
Wow,
under
look
attack.
at the right
It
clicks.
will fall like a ripe apple.
That's a lot of right click damage.
The Forge Spirits minus your arm.
They didn't even need the swap. It wasn't close.
There is still much to be done.
Yeah, but there was no way he was gonna escape that. Oh, that was a really big kill. I think he just felt confident because Isis managed to stop the TPs and he was just staying there thinking that he had that extra time.
The shatter. I don't think.
Oh, Mushi!
Unless it runs out. Oh, he's actually got orb north and lives. Chuan with huge plays. Steals the puck orb. Turns it around and just laughs in Mushi's face. Chuan with the big plays. Also great defensive grave. I thought that was going to work, but it lasted just long enough to keep on alive.
Almost more than half of the duration.
Yeah, it was well timed and now look at
Oh,
top. Got
here
blink
goes-
call.
here goes
Turning.
the
Oh
chop.
no.
The chop!
There's a lot of creeps. Get ready for the chop.
The Sunstrike!
No, they
didn't
missed.
miss! The Sunstrike!
Oh, look
He
at
missed the Sunstrike!
look at that quelling blade. Burning like had it queued up before the sprout even landed.
The Sprout wasn't even needed in the first place.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Wow.
Impressive.
The Sunstrike is like... It's like so
The
far
pianist. Touch right clicks and it just keeps on running. Oh, but he's slowed down by the icy vortex.
30%
No,
slow.
not enough. Aura's the right click.
Yeah, I understand, but IG's perspective.
Do fight. I think they're gonna have trouble later on.
Yeah, if they take a fight, it means that they're gonna win the fight. Otherwise, they're not gonna take a direct fire versus fire fight against you if you have that much damage later on.
Or the Treants. So what's already a pretty global lineup gets even more global.
Wait,
That'll help deal with the rat
wait
leg.
till Rubik steals the ice blast. Huh.
Ah, that's another thing that we got to keep our eyes out for.
Smoke bottom. Who is going?
The Necro gets coiled, no. But this might give the team time to show up and turn this around. He can buy back, I believe. He's got the buyback. Is he gonna use it? They go on Mushi, they bring him down quickly. And now they'll TP.
Okay, they're
Profit.
gonna kill
No
these
buyback.
two heroes. These two supports are dead.
I wonder what he's waiting for. I guess he thinks he's not
He's
needed.
not needed. I
And he's
don't
really
think
not.
needed. Yeah.
Dunk in the face. It's I want to see a rampage dunk here.
He's actually not going for Axe Scepter on the Axe. I think Axe Scepter is really strong on him. He's going for maybe a heart. Or
I mean, do you really think it's that good when you already have the if you get a kill, it resets your cooldown thing?
it's
Grown thick.
Maybe it's worth it. He goes Vip Booster for now, though.
yeah, I don't know. I just got Rampage by Axe that goes Scepter in pubs.
Yeah. The Axe he's been an important hero for this team. Is on now! Chuan!
Who's
Chasing?
gonna kill her?
Well, DK looking for a road here, and
Wow,
oh, what do you know? What do you
Whoa.
know? The split second he respawns.
Okay, that's the real pianist.
I feel like he's just hacked into the game. That was literally the second he respawned. But look at DK just munch through this rush.
I think it's only, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 12 seconds
Put
and the
Shaw
road bit.
to peace.
Yeah, it was close to respawning. Like, it's hard to.
It's near. Because everywhere is so pushed out, all the lanes.
Dyer's top
both of
tower
them.
is
And
under
he always
attack.
has to worry about,
It fights for its
because the way
life.
they are playing, the 4 of them are roaming around, and then he's always alone, and he doesn't really have anyone to protect him, and there's an axe to go. There's an axe that goes through his BKB, the Berserker's Call, so he's not safe at all.
Yeah, he also won't be safe when they get some hex. 4 stats, so still no hex.
There'll be 2 hacks potentially. Invoker.
They found Burning here. He doesn't have the Quelling Blade anymore.
Oh,
This could cost him. Blink Call. He's gonna lose the Aegis. Oh my! I think he's gonna
Wait.
die twice.
5 seconds Berserker's
Oh,
Call.
can they hold him in place? BKB is
Radiant's bottom
and just
tower
stands there.
is
He
under
didn't have the
attack.
TP. Oh,
Nothing to
burning,
do.
burning. Wow, they just got Aegis. He immediately dies and dies again.
He doesn't have
Dyer's
a
bottom
slot.
tower is
so
under
maybe he
attack.
can. Make-
And he also doesn't have a slot for the Sprout, which ended up locking him in position for quite a long time. It's a level 3 Sprout.
Yeah.
He's
Dyer's
leveling it
bottom
up.
tower
It's
is
getting
under
very
attack.
strong now, the Sprout
It
against
may
Icon,
yet
since you can't
stand.
hold Quelling Bait for forever.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh well.
That's pretty desperate,
Yeah,
though.
that's desperate. It's like maybe sometimes you see Skeleton Kings, Wraith Kings gets 4 stuff against Prophet.
You know, really, like, it seems like oh, top lane, Lamb, on the run, but 430, the pianist is here,
Here's-
and Invoker's at
here's
the
the
ready,
Robo.
and Lamb has no chance
The
at
global
all.
gankers.
It's not the Sunstrike, it's just Chuan showing off as well. Runs in.
See, I told you this is gonna happen. They don't need to fight. Like, they just need to be spread out over the map, and it's gonna be very hard for DK. Yes, you have a lot of damage, but can you use it?
That's true. Now, to be fair, I would argue that Burning's been caught in pretty questionable positions.
Yeah, he usually doesn't. He's like 0-5 and 0. When how?
But
often do you
but
see that?
even if they were catching him, I guess like you pointed out, they could just avoid the fights anyway. Like they're only fighting because they're finding the pickoffs, but they definitely don't have to go
Yeah.
for them.
If they have the positional
Dyer's
advantage,
top
they'll
tower
pick
is under
off someone
attack.
fairly easily.
Okay,
And he-
Winter, I'm sold. I retract my statement.
You recheck your statement of
Well,
DK having the better late game.
Well, I retract that it's clearly better. I still think they could win this late, but it's
Yeah,
not
they,
clearly
they,
better.
they still can, because like if they win one fight, it's all it takes. They win one fight, they can just push the high
You have
ground.
to like it. You can just
Yeah.
break the base or force 5 buybacks. But at the same time, I just feel like DK doesn't really seem to have much tempo right now. It's a little Mushi.
Oh,
Mushi gets solo killed by 430. He's just like, at least in last hits early on, it wasn't. And boy, has he caught up or what?
Yeah, and he's like doing so much pressure by sending his fortune necroaks around. Plus the prophet, it's so difficult. Like the supports of DK and Venge, they can't push out lanes. The Puck is so underfarmed that when he tried to push out lanes like just now, he used his AWP and he just died because he doesn't have an AWP. The Invoker didn't even need hacks to kill him, just cold snap and the minions.
Yeah, and Mushi had no mana, so like all he could do is phase shift and maybe blink, but it was cooling down there.
Yeah, here comes the rotation. We move DK
Dyer's
everywhere in
bottom
the map,
tower
and
is
he
under
just
attack.
puts a travel teleport
May
in.
yet stand.
But this is where DK's strongest. The puck will respawn now, but there's a freaking
Oh.
heart up on this X.
They need to back. Just
He's got a goddamn heart.
Yeah, he's very farmed too. But he can still die very easily if he gets caught by the bench and the aura and everything.
Yeah,
He's gonna die.
His job is to just jump in, lock down one hero, and start the fight, and then the team cleans up. So we'll see if he can get that good jump.
He might lock down multiple heroes if he gets a good call. But I feel like he just needs to lock down a Lycan, like one hero, that one
Yeah.
hero.
Maybe Mushi as well if they can actually get him, but that's where
Ah.
phase shift can make it tricky.
That might be difficult.
You say that, but Chuan's been able to catch Mushi this game. 430
Man,
solo killed
the
him.
leaf,
so.
the Rubik leaf is instant. Berserker Call has a cast time.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
counter
that's true. Why you gotta be such a wet blanket today, Winter? Man, such negative Nancy.
You did it to Bloodseeker yesterday. I'm
Crimp
just
in my
returning-
style,
I'm
son.
just returning the favor.
Yeah. Well,
Dyer's top
to be
tower
fair, I was
is
right about
feeling its
Bloodseeker. So.
mortality.
Now we're even. Now we're even, my friend.
Yeah.
At least for the past 2 days.
But
Dyer's
DK and
top
IG, they don't
tower
want
is
to
under
even.
attack.
Someone has to
It
win this game.
fights for its life.
No, and this is a big game. Both teams are 4-0. Winner
Will-
of
will
this
there be a
probably
difference,
wins the
Adi?
group.
Will there be a
Dyer's
difference
top
first and
tower
second?
is
Do you get
feeling
like
its
I'm not. It
mortality.
probably affect. I don't know. I'd have to ask Star Ladder, but I'm guessing it will affect who you play. I know for the Star Ladder LAN finals, when there's been 4 teams, first place gets to choose their opponent from third and
okay.
fourth. So maybe they'll do the same thing here for the playoff. But I'll ask after this game if I remember and find out.
Yeah, otherwise there's like nothing for them to play this game because they are going to be first and second, right?
Yeah. Well, of course it's possible they could go on to lose a few games, and maybe a team like Vici Gaming sneaks back in, but that's about it, really. Newbie is also doing pretty well. They're 3-1,
Okay, okay.
and LGD is just in a mess. They're 1-3.
So it's still a fairly important game.
Blink, call. They found MMY here. The Sunstrike comes through. They lift him up as well, and they steal the wave of terror. Now, Burning's BKB, but it's a completely wasted BKB, and with no ult BKB combination, he just can't fight anymore. He's got to run. He's got to go split push or
Dyer's bottom
something.
tower is under attack.
Are they really
May
trying to fight
yet
this without his
stand.
BKB? I really don't see it happening. They're gonna try. Size pops his own BKB. Mushi's still waiting. Jumps in. Coil on 3. Is it nearly enough? I don't know about that. Luo still alive. No dunk available though. He doesn't even need it. The Grave comes out. 430. Kept in fighting shape. He ghost walks it. It keeps on moving. Trucking away. Lamb next in line. This axe is not even losing HP.
Dyer's bottom
Basically
tower is
immortal
under
at this point.
attack.
And Birdie pops the ult. Row away. That's a big axe. But they're hard.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen. It will be a
They're-
ruin
oh, just wait on the-
long study.
Oh.
Wolves doesn't have hearts, that's what you're trying to say.
That line, wolves are no armor. except when you've got a heart. Who needs armor when you've got an extra-sized heart, or an extra heart for that matter?
Well, I think it's gonna be really difficult right now for DK. The only chance I think they have is try to catch the Prophet so that if he doesn't able to speed push, they can relieve some of the pressure. That's like about it. They can't really take fights. I think at the moment too much advantage already.
This Prophet, or this Lycan just can't right-click anyone. There's 2 Force Staves. Whoever he focuses just gets Grave. Axe can lock him down. They'll have Hexa soon. Or 2, they've already got the 1 that you mentioned. So, I guess, in the end, they just don't have enough crowd control to let him right-click.
He needs to hit something that doesn't move. The buildings.
It's hard against the Prophet with Hex and Blink Berserker's Call.
Yeah, and Lycan doesn't have a Necrobook, so yeah. Not really.
It's just not a good rat. It's not really a good rat game for Lycan.
He went for a man mode item build.
This is how the Lycan players have been playing it more often in China lately. We haven't seen as much Necrobook, although Luo did go.
You can still get both. Yeah, I still think it's alright. BKB plus Necrobooks.
Oh, burning.
Wow, okay.
Oh, he killed a Necrominion. Fight's over, folks. Get the hell out. It's almost too late, though. Oh, Blink in. The call's there. It connects on 3 or 4, and everybody's just on the retreat now. In comes the Dazzle. Ice gets a huge stop. A bigger ultimate. This might be the turnaround. DK, they brought down 2, 3, and they're not done yet. YWF cleans up 1, and they've lost 2 on the side of DK. Makes it 4, double buyback, ice, what a player, bailing his team out, now Mushi, make it 5, triple kill for Burning, it's a wipe, DK, how did it even happen, I don't know, but they made it work. I gotta give Ice the MVP for that fight.
Yeah, he stomped. He suddenly got really low, and they went on him cold snap. But the thing is, like the Berserker's Call didn't hit the Lycan when Luo jumped in.
I thought it was going to too. It looked like he was in range.
It
must
like,
have just stepped.
He looks like he was in range, but apparently like he was just slightly outside the radius, and otherwise Burning would have died that fight from the start. And because he didn't die, he was like actually, even though he's not right clicking, because he's the hero that has the aura, the blast, and the assault curious, so he was giving his team so much armor.
Yeah. Wow, DK team fight is real scary. And Winter, we're down 12k gold. 15k experience. Imagine if it's even. And imagine if Mushi gets a side, because I feel the one thing right now that DK really lacks is reliable just killing potential, but if Mushi can farm turner as well. Oh my goodness. Is DK gonna pull another miraculous comeback out of the hat? After that game they had against LGD, I don't think I would have ever seen a bigger comeback out of a team, but it's one of the best.
They spotted the smoke. So
okay.
They are ready for this. Invoker, does he have the Boots of Travel? It might actually be possible for the Invoker right now to TP bottom and push bottom with his Boots of Travel. And his team just needs to solve.
Well, they're up against Aegis Cheese, so this is very risky to...
How many?
Especially lacking buyback.
Oh,
Blake in, they've called, MMY will have to hold that thought as he quickly drops, he's not dead yet, the Prophet comes in from the back though, and now Mushi melting to the flames, the bait ball brings him down, that's not one you want to bite into. Now YYF on the run, Burning gets the bash just when he needs it, that's what the doctor ordered for Mr. Burning. And this is one angry patient. He's on the retreat. He didn't BKB. Oh, he'll have it, but he won't have his ult. I think he's dead.
Where's the X? Okay, X is here. He's...
Blink, call, Burning though, giving the right clicks. This Blade Mail doing nothing. Not ready to chop yet, but the chop's coming soon. The dunk. No, off with his head, says Luo. And Chuan races straight down mid.
Middle tower is under attack.
Even the Sunstreak attempted there at the end.
That was like the meatball doing so much damage there.
Mushi died to the meatball.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't
very
even-
rare.
Didn't even get a chance to use his cheese because he died.
Doom is on
You
the
talk
way.
about the movie yesterday, Cloud something.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Hold that
No
thought.
gale can
Oh,
stop
I'm
the
just gonna miss.
flames.
Sorry, what were you saying?
The name of the movie. I remember you said the movie yesterday.
That wasn't a movie, that was just a lazy joke.
I think I just said Cloud9.
Aldi 9. Well, that's an interesting team, but we'll talk about them another time, I suppose. For now, IG have their sea legs back. They got rid of Aegis. There's still a cheese up for burning though, and he does also have Abyssal Blade. I feel like if Mushi didn't die when that fight started, it could have gone a lot differently for DK.
Yeah, the thing is like the hacks you were talking about that was so crucial on Mushi is going to be delayed yet again. Die. If he dies one more time, maybe he might even not get it until 15 minutes.
And meanwhile, they've almost got the Hex on
Yeah.
the Invoker as well.
They got
So double Hex is coming.
soon, so it'll be very easy for them to pick up the puck. He can just go swap, run around, and just hex him, and he's dead.
I love this Intimidation Sunstreak on Bernie mid.
Why not?
Take that, Bernie. Wow. This is a pretty unusual draft from IG, especially the Axe pick. If they go on to win, that would be quite a statement, I feel. Legit.
He's not a useless hero.
He's the red hero who actually does shit. Bloodseeker's the useless red hero. There's only two. I think, right? Well, there's other red heroes,
I'm
but
trying to think
like
of,
red people,
I'm
red
trying
humanoids.
to think of red heroes like Lina comes.
Well, there's like Phoenix. There's Phoenix, but
Phoenix
it's a
is the
bird.
focus.
Finally, he's been
Tower
brought back
is
in balance,
fading
but
fast.
it's taken quite a while.
The nerf stick finally did its job. What's happening?
Bernie's got Abyssal and no buyback. In fact, only 3 heroes have the buyback: the Puck, the Elder Titan, and the X.
No one has boost of travel, so if you buy back, you can't come instantly to this position unless you're IG.
Oh
Get
boy,
power.
they're looking to the Blink Berserker's call here.
Oh.
They'll go for it. Hey, just clip Burning at absolute max range. But remember, he's got a cheese. You've got to be careful about this. They'll
Wow.
swap him out. They don't want to waste the cheese.
But he's gonna take so much damage right now, and he doesn't have a TP. He might still need to use it in the end. Prophet's coming in from the side.
Oh, thinking about it anyway.
they're
Walking forward, he's got to have
Here
his
comes
halberd
the-
here as
here
well.
comes the
Summon Trans.
Imposter.
The Hex is on the Lamb. It's the apparition who gets 4 step back. He's still alive. Sunshake and Deafening Blast brings Bernie low. He's going to have to cheese up and get to work. Straight onto 430. Chomps him. Lights him up and takes him down. Chuan feeling the ult, but Lamb.
I just
For its
said
life.
they don't need to fight. Fighting is a bad idea. Okay.
Dyer's top tower is
Well,
feeling
DK,
its
can they
mortality.
Rex up of this?
Maybe.
There is one buyback on Axe, but they've still got
Radiant's
40
bottom
minutes. There's a
tower
glyph,
is
and the
fading
Prophet's gonna force
fast.
somebody back, so they might be able to
Dyer's
get
top
Rex with
tower
her.
is under attack.
Oh yeah, I think they.
The Radiant have
Mushi
called
TP's
upon their
back, but he's solo.
defenses. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And he's not
Dyer's
like
top
Puck's
tower
TPing
is
back with
under
an ultimate
attack.
orb and blink tag. It's
Radiant's
not very
bottom
scary.
tower is
Not
now
this
but
Prophet.
kindling.
They're still gonna go.
My WF is
X.
Tower is
for
under
20 sec
attack.
DK can push.
There
Lift's
is
already
no
been
one
used,
can do
and
it.
Burning's just gonna start taking defend. Maybe Lamb falls, but that's worth an X-Buy. The swap's there, keeping him alive for now. BKB's getting popped, and Ice clubbing away at Luo, but the Grave comes down. I don't know if Burning should dive this. He's focusing the Rex. He gets put up. He needs the BKB. He'll do so. Focus the Rex, bring it down. That's the goal here for Burning.
Oh.
Then he goes on to Luo. The Abyssals, but the BKB's done, and he's just gonna feed.
The wolves.
His team just left him to die, but he
The
overstayed
wolves-
his welcome.
Oh no, the wolves ran out. He wanted to just take
okay.
the Rex and just get out, but he couldn't even get it.
At this point, his BKB is but he's used it so much this
He
game.
can't because like the Berserker's call already like he was drawn away by the axe, and yeah, even though if he even had 1 more second on BKB, I don't think it might have mattered that much.
Interesting choice. They've gone for mass magic amplification. You know, we talk about mass minus armor, mass magic amplification.
They still have a lot of minus armor.
Yeah, they have both, but it's interesting. I wonder how effective this will be. So far, yeah, there's a stop from Ice. It seems like an ill-advised attempt, but they're good. No, it's worth it. I guess
No,
DK.
Burning doesn't use his buyback.
It's up in 5 seconds, though. Roche is not that low. Another stomp here would give enough time for Burning to get in range of this fight. And in comes the Ancient Apparition ult. Only gonna connect on one. That's onto Luo, but it might well be enough. 430 in chase. Completely airballs the Tornado. Now Burning's back. Now it's a true 5v5, and Roche is low. If they back off, that's just giving away an Aegis and a cheese to DK.
Yeah, but 5v5 is not the best idea for them.
Yeah, not against these 5. Then there's a Hexamushi now. I didn't realize, but he must have had like a Mystic Staff or something in the fountain.
Yeah,
I didn't see him
he
having
likes
that
to
much
keep
gold.
things in the fountain, on the ground, not even in the
He
current.
does it just to fuck with casters. Mushi's an asshole, man. So go in out of the pit. Burning's just gonna commit to this, but there's a blink call. This is so unbelievably risky. It was a little bit premature. The Deputy Blast, he's pushed up in the high ground. Can't do it. He didn't BKB, but Ice cleans up, takes the Aegis. He didn't get the cheese yet. I have no idea who credit it. It was actually the axe. Now the call will come. Remember, there's still an Aegis here. And Burning, no, he's just sitting on the cliff. Nothing for him to do. They still get 1 kill. The Ancient Apparition ult does some good work, but now they've lost Eye, and the Aegis is down. And Burning's just trapped. Where's the TP scroll? There's nothing for him to do. He's just spectating while his team fights 4v5.
Tower is under attack.
Oi, 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 send yourself a TP, my friend. He's just gonna sit here. He's watching the eye all around
He
him.
got forced off by the bench.
Dyer's
There.
bottom
He
tower
didn't get pushed by the Bethany.
Oh, he didn't get definitely busted. Okay. Well, either way, Ice sucks up now. And something's stolen here for Chuan. It's gonna be an
Dyer's middle
stomp.
tower is under attack. No
He'll try and run. He'll make a run for it. Ice will fall. Burning still has not gotten out here.
Oh my god.
He's gonna die. Did he TP?
Does this remind... Keep off the lights on Sylar. But this is worse. No one is... There's
the
no
wor-
Magnus to silver the trees.
I want to say he should have sent him for TP sooner, Winter, but honestly, I don't know if it would have mattered. This team is 1 4 staff on MO1, and he was over here, so he wasn't available to use it.
Doom is Dyer's
just really bad
middle
luck.
tower is learning to fear.
I'm not sure, but I know it was a forced off. Maybe it was off.
Dyer's middle tower is
We'll find out.
learning to
We'll
fear.
check the replay afterwards. Meanwhile, Ford if it was swapped. What do YYF? They now coil him, but he just starts right clicking. He's got evasion here, not an easy kill. Oh, but Ice drops the hammer, brings down one. Chuan, king low, not dead yet, gets up, kept alive while Burning. Is kind of trying to choose target here. Abyssals goes to work. We have 430, cleans up one on the back line. Still Burning chases, and Chuan still on the wolf again. Now the call, not enough. Farmer though, Wolves just chew right through it. Burning keeps on chasing. They need more kills here. Racks haven't fallen yet, but it's just a big investment at this point. YYF retreating out, and Size back in the fray. He bought back. Base is short. The force F out. They do lose the Lycan. Now it's up to Tron to retreat. No, they'll force that forward. Oh, it's Ice's turn to retreat. He's on the run, but the Cal can escape because IG are in heavy pursuit. They'll hex him up, and then they'll just lock him down, lifted, and dealt with. And Mushi's sitting in the pit, not sure what to do.
I think they're gonna.
They just used their ancient apparitional, so don't have that to defend mid either.
They might not be able to get a throne. I'm not sure. Maybe 2 sets of racks. I think.
Maybe, yeah, 70 seconds, no buyback on either of the court. So there's at least 2 or 3 lanes of red.
Yes.
Oh, I think so. Be not with the ancient apparitional, it's still cooling down though. There's a grave on 430. He gets 4-step back, and he decides to just run in, but now he's cold feed. Ancient apparition, right clicks him down, hits 2 with the ult. This might be face death as well. On the right. Rex when he died. Instantly, everything left. And then it's even hotter.
Have seen
Apostrophe.
Dire's
Period.
bottom tower is under attack.
GG.
It may yet
Pretty
stand.
GG. What's gonna be?
Dire's
The
bottom
IE
tower
are fighting
has
over.
fallen.
And the drops the phone wall.
Radiant victory.
MVP of this
What a game.
The Axe.
What game? That was
It's
a
either the
roller
Axe or the
coaster.
Rubik. Yeah, either the Axe or the Rubik was the MVP.
I think the but you only had the one good. Yeah, I have to give it to the Exo Rubik. Juan played really well.
Yeah,
Really
Tron-
well.